Hey, it's SmokeMonster, and I thought I would review my one Black Friday purchase, which is this Xbox Series X controller in Robot White. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of the Xbox One controller because of its great D-pad, and then it still has the form factor of the 360 controller, but not that horrible D-pad of the 360 controller. So the D-pad on an Xbox One, if you haven't felt it, it feels like it's micro-switched. It's actually not, but it feels nice and clicky. It's just excellent. It's actually probably one of my favorite D-pads of all time, maybe tied with the Sega Saturn Model 2 controller. And so I've heard mixed reports about the Series X controller, and I thought I would give it a shot here because if it's, some people are saying they like it even better than the original Xbox One, some people are saying they don't, and so I thought I would give it a shot and give my thoughts. And you know, I did a stream recently with Chris from Classic Gaming Quarterly and Retro RGB where I gave my thoughts on over 100 controllers, so you can see what I think about pretty much everything there. But let's just jump into this. I got this from Walmart for Walmart online for $40, so I bought this with my own money. This is not a sponsored review or anything. These thoughts are my own, and no one has checked over this review before I post it. So let's break the plastic on it and dig in. And I'm one of those people who doesn't really care what's in a box, so the simpler the better. And this is pretty simple. You've just got the controller, a couple of batteries, and then some documentation underneath it. That's pretty simple, actually. So let's see. Here it is. I can give you a better look at it. It actually feels very similar to the Xbox One. I'm just going to hold it side by side here. Is it slightly smaller? It feels good. Okay, so, I mean, it feels about the same as an Xbox One original. Let's see the D-pad now. Oh wow, that's super clicky now. You know, that's interesting. It feels really good. It's bowl-shaped, like the Elite controllers, but it doesn't feel like a bowl. It just feels like a straight, normal, standard D-pad, almost like just like your normal circular D-pad. And then it does still have the 4 directionals there. Oh, that's nice and clicky. Yeah, people are right about this. That feels great. And maybe the bowl shape of it is going to help with diagonals, like some people had talked about. But that doesn't feel like a bowl to me at all. That just feels like a regular cross-shaped D-pad with a little dent down in the middle to put your thumb. There's no play on that whatsoever. You can press down on it and it's not going up and down. It's nice and crisp. Right off the bat, I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10 because it feels pretty much like the original controller with a little more click, and you know, I like the click, so that's a good thing for me. If you don't like the click, maybe go try the Dual Shock 4. It's extremely mushy, one of the worst D-pads ever constructed, one of the worst I've ever felt, and I felt hundreds and hundreds of them. And I have 2 Dual Shock 4s, which I got for the Vita, for the PlayStation TV actually. After I went from the Vita to the PlayStation TV, the Vita has this glorious Sony D-pad on it, and the Dual Shock 4s are just god-awful. I don't know how people stand those, but I guess you get used to it or something. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the Xbox Series X controller. It's another Grand Slam by Microsoft with their wonderful controller designs. And I am the pickiest person on earth, so to get my seal of approval, you know it's good. So thanks for watching, and thanks to everyone who supports the channel. I couldn't do this without you guys, and I really appreciate it. Any support on Patreon at all gets you an automatic invite to the SmokeMonster Elite Discord, where you can hang out and we can talk about controllers. And you can tell me why I'm wrong about the DualShock. So, I'll catch you guys next time.